We have to round off now, but maybe in 5 minutes or less, we need to discuss something else. The Southern Governors meeting and resolutions in that particular meeting. The value-added tax and dispute or controversy, debate and argument dominated that particular meeting, plus the issue of zoning the presidency to the South. Let's begin with you, Dr.
Other tax, Lagos and Ekiti, they give us more money in terms of that, and they want to take it up. I think they will spend.
All right. So in 60 seconds, Dr. Mohammed, in 60 seconds, yes. So in 60 seconds or less, the issue of zoning. I need your thoughts on zoning before we let you go very quickly. What do you make of the issue of zoning the presidency to the southern part of this country?
We believe that zoning is not in Nigeria's constitution.
Remember, there was a gentleman agreement somewhere in 2014 or thereabout.
Yes, that is there, and that's why we have been shifting between north and south.
All right.
But now, the governors should tread carefully because we have the power, we have the vote. Democracy is a game of numbers. They should not say it's a must. We are brothers and sisters. If they want power to go back to the south in 2023, they must tread carefully. They must be very cautious. Otherwise, we will tell them, look, let us come. It's a game of numbers. Everyone who is intended to come out and contest.
So that tells why the northern governors are a bit quiet and silent about some of these issues.
We must be quiet. We must be quiet because the way they are going about it, there are a lot of sentiments going on.
All right. Dr. Kilani Mohammed, thank you so much for your thoughts. Publisher and Liberator Magazine and Director of Media and Publicity. We'd like to thank you most kindly for your thoughts and your views on the program.
Thank you very much.
All right, gentlemen, we have to round off in 5 minutes or less. But I always like to speak with Mohammed because it gives us an idea. About
of course, a balanced view.
So have a balanced discussion.
Yes.
So
discussion.
Maybe you want to react to this. Maybe
from that last statement that we should be careful. We need to be careful. This country is open to everybody,
which he has also said.
You understand it? And if a group of people are making a demand that for a good reason, this is what they want, why can't you come down to them or you call them up and ask them question why? And I also followed suit. If nothing, there is a tribe in this country that has been edged, which is the southeast. Why don't we discuss them? Why are we not discussing that now? Because we want it. I believe they want to get this first before we begin to China. You understand it? You talk about agriculture. Agriculture was used to develop each region at that time. And I don't want to go to lyrics. I don't want to get into lyrics. There's a region in this country that other regions were borrowing from. It happens and it's there for people to go through. So what are we saying? Excuse me, if there should be any ideology that should be accepted and stabilize the issue of politics in this country, why don't we think towards the east now and to say, okay, for peace to reign, let us come to Roundtable, let's present a candidate. You can't just present a candidate of east and east alone. It's not about that. You give us somebody from the east, you give us somebody from the north. If that is what is to be put in play, we are to discuss the peace of this country. You talk of people are talking about population. It's only in this part of the world, if truth should be told, that the desert area is more than the riverine area. It is never in the history of geography that the population in the southern in the desert region, which is not that part of any nation, is going to be much greater than the agrarian side. And let me also tell you this: we must be honest with the censor of this country if we want to have a fair politically and good leadership of our time.
Thank you so much, Shola. Emeka, we'll have to go now, but I wonder what your thoughts and reactions are.
For me,
so
when they keep the southern governors, I give them kudos. I give them kudos. You know, they have brought life.
Dave Umahi.
Forget about Dave Umahi. Dave Umahi is
the chairman of the Southeast Forum.
Dave Umahi is just playing it.
He's playing a smart game. Let him do his
when the benefits start coming, Dave Umahi is not going to reject the benefits. So keep him by the side. You know, these things happen.
Then we have a problem of the law too. We have a problem of the law. That is why the governors should really sit down and work, because that law, the VAT law, is not in the constitution. This whole thing started by decree of 1993 of the military. So we need to put all these things and the legal practitioner in this southern part of the world to wake up to this reality.
What I do know is this, that this VAT thing is going to get to a political solution, just like resource control and the Niger Delta got, all producing states got 13%. You know, you see this idea that we have the power, it no longer exists. Because why? The far north has overreached itself. It has not been fair to minorities in the middle belt and even in the far north.
Are they fair to themselves?
So they've allowed the dizziness of power. They've got carried away that they have felt that okay, we can keep shortchanging other parts of the country and then nothing will happen. And then when you talk about agriculture, let me tell you, you have refused to bring in agricultural produce into vatable items. So it is when this produce, is processed into other forms, then you now begin to talk of VAT. And when we talk about also alcohol, talking about alcohol as a major vatable item, let me tell you, if the best thing for these northern states that are breaking bottles is this: let them put a high tax. Let them put a high tax on alcohol consumption instead of destroying, because it will not do them well. Let me tell you, this matter gets to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court
have to go now.
Tell them to go and find a political solution.
So, some feedbacks here very quickly. Bolumade from Bernikevi says, by deciding to join APC, Chief Femi Fani-Kayode was only exercising his constitutional guaranteed fundamental right of freedom of association, and no one should crucify him for that. But beyond that, one thing I would advise him not to take along to his new party is the caustic tongue and crudity of the language with which he is known for raining verbal attacks on political opponents. And rather, he should be more urbane and civil when addressing people. Thank you so much, Bolu. I'm afraid that's just about the much we can take because the feedbacks here are mainly on Femi Fani-Kayode, and I'm just wondering what is going to happen to his political career with some of the criticisms he has seen. But gentlemen, thank you so much for your thoughts.